Hello and welcome back to The Offer. Each week on The Offer, I meet with wonderful people and we make up stories just for you. It's an entirely improvised podcast. Everything you hear that follows, we don't know what's going to happen and it'll never happen again. So this week, I'm joined by my co-producer, Cesar. I'm very excited to be with him. And super excited to be joined by Curt Maybry, founder of Zmack Improv. So many wonderful things that he's done, and he's going to get to tell us all about the wonderful things he's up to. It's going to be a really exciting week. Here we go. This is The Offer. All right, hello. Let's go around and say hello. So I'm here with Cesar. Hello, Cesar. Yeah. How you doing? Or I mean, good morning, good afternoon, as it were.
Sawadee Kap. Ni hao.
And we are here with the wonderful, the fantastic, the amazing Curt Maybry. Hello, Curt. Hi.
No. Go on. No, seriously, go.
Curt,
go on.
Shall I blather on? Curt, you've been improvising for a really long time. You founded the Zmack Improv community in Shanghai, and you're now creating one in Bangkok as well. Are there any other branches of Zmack that I should know about? How many other seeds have you planted over this world?
Well, that's another one of those loaded questions, and I'm going to take it in the spirit that you mean improv, that I know of. But, I mean, back when I founded it, I goofed around, and I did think about Bangkok, but the original masthead I goofed around in my journal was like Shanghai, Bangkok, and Mos Eisley.
Mos Eisley?
And as of yet, I've yet to have founded a Zmack branch in Mos Eisley. But
soon.
Still a dream.
It'll be a great
Narnia, though. Narnia's really coming along, I find.
Yeah, a lot of interest there.
Oh, but they crossed.
They're
on lockdown, like really hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they are. They are, in fact, the fawns.
Oh, they actively sneeze on people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do.
It's part of their nature.
At least the Winter Queen is keeping everyone indoors. You know, she's doing what she can.
Well, she is fine.
That's kind of the point. That's what they're rebelling about. You know, they're not able to go out and have their fireworks and their honey cakes, and nobody's seen Aslan in, I think, weeks. Heard from him. Aslan is basically just fucked off.
But he tweets daily, though.
The lion tweets. Huh?
That's not him. That's his PR.
His PR people do the tweets.
That's a conspiracy theory.
The conspiracy theory is the PR people tweet for the lion.
I mean, they say Aslan is dead. He's been dead for 5 years.
You can't trust Aslan. He dies, he comes back to life. He dies, he comes back to life. He's like a superhero
that's what he
character
does.
Or something.
If you can't trust somebody who's died, if they can't even hold to death, what, I ask you, can you believe about them?
Probably their body odor is about all you can build a foundation.
Just like people. They're just like people.
Just like people. The only thing you can trust is their body odor.
Yes.
Truthfully.
I almost feel an impulse to for some reason go with the only thing you can trust is their body odor as our launching off point.
We'll take that offer.
All right. The only thing you can trust is their body odor. Here we go. Darling, I just really need to take a seat. Sit down, please.
Again? Oh, your impromptu meetings. Why does everything have to be so formalized in this house?
Well, it's okay. It's because I just feel like you're not telling me everything. Here, have some lemon tea, okay?
Can't a wife have a few of her own private thoughts? Do we really truly have to be one unit that shares everything? I don't think you tell me everything, Philip.
I don't tell you everything, but that's...
Then can't I have this? Can't I just have this one thing?
But you remember our vows. Come on.
Yes, you always play that card. You're right.
You
It says a woman shall cleave unto her husband, yea, and whenever he doth ask it, she shall prepare for him grilled cheese sandwiches and meatballs with marinara sauce, and answer all of his questions without question. Thus saith
Thus
the book.
saith the good book. I'm willing to let go of the meatballs. Grilled cheese, not so much, but I'm willing to let go of the meatballs. But you have to answer this question. Where are you going at night? You come back smelling like cigarettes. What's happening? Darling.
Have you ever driven along the interstate, I-95, near the turnpike, where you see the Denny's sign that only has the D and 2 N's and an apostrophe?
You're going to Denise?
No, I'm saying, have you ever driven along that area?
Only very quickly.
There's an underpass, and, well, sometimes people seeking a little something extra in their life, they meet like-minded souls, and you can express yourself and smell as you want, and no one judges you, because you never have to smell them again.
I don't know how to take this, darling. You're meeting a collection of strangers in an underpass, and you just want me to... I need a grilled cheese. I'm stressing out.
Fine. I'll prepare your grilled cheese. Do you want Munster?
You know me. I love Munster. And a little bit of blue. Mix it in.
Have you thought about that, Philip? Have you thought about how much cabbage you eat? How much Munster and blue cheese? My God, honey, every morning you eat 4 boiled eggs.
I'm a growing...
I know.
I'm working out. I'm trying to grow my muscles. You said you loved the eggs I eat.
I can't bear the smell of you anymore, Philip. Your musk has gone from manly to overpowering. And it was the thing that first attracted me to you, I admit. But now, in my later years, I crave something.
I'm so sorry about my musk. I'll do something. I'll fix it. I'll seek out...
Beloved, it is not on you, and I would not ask you to change. This is the musk that God intended. I am the one with the dark spot on my soul, and that is why I must explore the sense that... Think of it like the Amish in Rumpspringen. I must go out and smell the world so that I can make an informed decision about your odor, my love.
You make the best grilled cheese.
There's lots of red onions in there, baby. Lots of red onions.
That evening, Philip has been going from store to store trying to find a cure to his body odor. Finally, he arrives to a small, dark and dinky store inside an alleyway. Welcome.
Oh, hi. Hello. I am looking for perhaps a cologne or a pill to take.
I can smell the truth in you.
That's the problem.
Your wife left you, didn't she?
She's on a Rumspringa, I think.
Yeah, that's what they call it now, yeah.
I didn't know the Amish were so popular. Anyway, I just...
They've been taking over the whole town.
The Amish have taken over the town. That sounds probably...
I run the only non-Amish store in town. Thank you very much.
You're right, they were all wearing those hats. Anyway, I want my wife to come back. Sorry, Mr...
Digglepop.
Digglepop. Mr. Digglepop.
Yes.
Mr. Digglepop, I need to take something. I need a way to clean my house of my scent. Do you happen to have any powerful cleaning products or?
Oh, I do. But they're cursed and mysterious and expensive.
As Digglepop reaches behind him and pulls an ancient, dusty walnut chest, opens it revealing 3 flasks.
The blue flask contains the soul of a search engine. The red flask contains the eye of a politician. And the yellow flask has the most potent ingredient. Smell it. What do you smell?
Oh, I feel dizzy. Oh, I don't smell anything at all.
Exactly. The common sense of an American politician. Again, 2 politicians here.
You've got 2 politicians
Yes.
in your ancient mahogany cask there.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Dinglepop, mine's a special case. Do you think you'd be willing to maybe come to my house and help me perform some rituals with these vials? I don't know that I can do this on my own. I don't even know how to work my oven. I can't make grilled cheese.
All right. Well, maybe that's why your wife left you.
Huh. You know, that's an interesting point, Mr. Dinglepop. You're so wise. Here, how about I come back every week and we have one of these talks?
Yeah, you don't really need mystical stuff. You need a psychologist, a life coach. I'll be your life coach.
You're my life coach.
As Mr. Digglepop reaches behind him and points to a degree from the University of Curacao in parapsychology.
Yeah, I'm a professional.
Seems legit. Well, do you have a couch? Can I lay down? Can we start talking it out?
Take a shower first and come back later.
Showers.
As the wind blows brightly colored leaves across the sidewalks, the people start to feel the bite of fall in the air. Philip approaches Mr. Digglepop's store for what he is sure to be his final visit after months and months of work.
This has been so lovely, Mr. Digglepop. Mr. Digglepop? Where? Mr. Digglepop? What? Hello?
Oh, excuse me, young man. Are you looking for Mr. Dinglepop?
Yeah, I'm here for my last session with him.
Yeah, is that the person looking for the Dinglepop?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse my brother. Excuse my brother. He likes to scream.
Sorry. I sometimes have the difficulty controlling.
Oh, that's so much better, Roger. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Evelyn. I have to say, Mr. Digglepop, he had a family emergency, and he had to go back to Bulgaria.
But that's terrible.
He did leave a note for his last customer. That's what he said.
Okay, yeah, that's me.
But Philip will read it for you. He's got a melodic voice.
Yes, Evelyn is just being nice. I have been taking the master classes on the Facebook ever since his disgrace. Kevin Spacey's master classes have been free, so if it's free, okay. I read the note to you. You mind, Mr. Philip? You are Mr. Philip.
Yes, I am Mr. Philip. And yeah, please, I love the sound of your voice. It sounds very nice.
Dear Philip, I am sorry that I could not let you know I had to go. I want you to know that the power to control your body odor was within you all
What a wise
along.
man.
I know you were looking for a final lesson, and the answer will be found in this phrase.
That's it. That's the end of the letter.
It ran out. I don't know if there was a second piece of paper, but this one ran out, and that's all we have.
You're sure there wasn't? Could you look on the back, maybe? You just flip it over?
Whoa. Are you calling my brother stupid?
Hey, wait. He's correct.
Oh.
On the back.
Okay.
2 dozen eggs, 20 tomatoes, 3 large white onions, a clove of garlic.
Oh, Philip, you're so lucky you studied under his tutelage. He's so wise.
Indeed. Hashtag me too, notwithstanding.
Is that all? Oh. Are you saying Mr. Dick?
No,
Mr.
I'm just speaking. No, it's a bit sorry. Commentary on Kevin Spacey's masterclass. On the back, it appears to be ingredients for a marinara sauce.
Marinara sauce. Perhaps I should make the marinara sauce. Okay, I have to learn how to cook. My wife is gonna love this. Here, give it to me.
I am absolutely 100% certain that none of us are interpreting this in the incorrect way. I support your decision.
You two are so intelligent. I'm so happy. I'm here.
I'm sorry about Mr. Dinglepopper, but we are turning this into a sausage-based cafe. I do hope you enjoy sausage, and we'll come back and patronize.
Yes, we love being patronized.
And sausage.
Yes, I love being sausaged.
Interesting relationship you two seem to have here running this shop.
It's a family business.
Evelyn is my brother.
Could I have that recipe? Thank you. Okay. I'll be sure to be back. You got business cards or anything? Okay.
Yeah, you can scan our QR code right here.
How do the Amish feel about you guys taking this over?
We don't speak of
The dark ones.
the... Stop it, Evelyn.
I'm
don't even
sorry.
say that. You
The
know better.
transparent ones.
Mr. Phillip, we'd be happy to talk about anything else, but please don't bring that subject up again. Thank you very much.
You wouldn't want to have an accident, would you?
It is 6:30 in the evening. The sun has just set. And at Shalom Beth Temple, a woman enters. Rabbi?
Shalom.
Rabbi?
Oh, you have returned.
Yes. I cannot bear it anymore, Rabbi.
We've talked about this before. Stephanie.
Philip he doesn't smell the way he used to, and now that I've had the chance to experience other smells, the sour alcoholic breath of the Catholics, and the lactose belches of the cheese from the Amish and the Mennonites, and the just sheer grease oozing from the pores from the meat-infested fatty meals of the Southern Baptists. They smell so differently than my Philip. He's a good man, but I just cannot bear it. And so I come to you, Rabbi. Tell me, what does the Torah teach us about body odor?
The Torah says, a man's, and I quote, a man's body odor is his greatest gift to the world. For the world needs it more than it needs it.
I'm a terrible wife.
Oh, Stephanie.
I'm a terrible wife.
Calm down. Stephanie. Get close to me.
Rabbi? Is this okay? I mean, the priests at the Catholic Church did this, but I kind of expected it.
You know them. They're Catholics. You can't trust the Catholics. You can trust me.
That's what it says on the outside of the temple.
Exactly.
You can't trust the Catholics, but you can trust us.
After all, we wrote the good book.
You did? Well, the first draft.
Yes. Well, I don't want to get into the conflict with the Catholics. It's don't worry.
I know, it's like a Netflix adaptation was made of a famous novel.
I know, right? Everyone tells me I'm crazy because I think this way, but it's like, you understand me.
Rabbi, I must come to a decision.
The rabbi reaches behind the temple's desk and pulls out another book.
Yes, it is what you think it is. The better book.
Oh my God, it's Scratch and Sniff! They had Scratch and Sniff technology!
It's like they knew you were coming.
Do you have a quarter? I don't want to use my fingernails. This is a gel.
Stephanie, I have everything you need right here.
Oh my God, it smells like a grape magic marker. Oh, that's Taco Bell. I know that's Taco Bell.
Welcome to the Jewish faith.
When we return to Act 2 of The Scent of Freedom, will Stephanie come to terms with her sense of smell? Will she go on her journey of discovery? Who knows? Tune in for Act 2 right after this word from our sponsors.
Grandpa, please. Pick a suspender. We've been at Home Depot for the last 3 hours. Pick it up.
Now listen. Suspenders are meant to last. And so I gotta decide. Do I want the kind with the little clippy thing that clasps around my waistband? Or do I want to go with the leather buttonholes, which are clearly higher quality, but will require your grandmother to sew buttons on the inside of the waistband of every single pair of my trousers? Do you see my dilemma?
Oh, Grandpa, you're so nitpicky. Everything, always looking into the little details.
Details are what made us the apex predator.
Without details, we will lose our humanity.
Do you get bored hanging out with your grandfather as he searches for odds and ends and bits and bobs?
All the time!
Well, that's why you need Rent-A-Boomer. Pick any boomer to send on your behalf, along with your grandpa, to handle all those little tasks.
With Rent-A-Boomer...
You kids don't know what it's like to have it hard. When I was a kid, I walked uphill both ways in the snow, 5 miles.
I could listen to him all day long. Thank you, Rent-A-Boomer.
Still under some small development. Prototypes available now.
Rent-A-Boomer.
Void in New Hampshire.
Hey there. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Offer. I hope you're enjoying it. If you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed. And if you can, leave a review in however you get your podcasts. Reviews really help us get the word out there. Most importantly, though, please just tell somebody you know who might be interested in an improvised podcast about The Offer. We've got lots of really great, exciting content coming up, so just make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an episode of The Offer.
When we last left, Stephanie had just acquired an ancient scratch-and-sniff tome, and Philip was on a journey of marinara sense and sensibility. And who knows what had happened to Mr. Dingle-Pop? Let's find out in the exciting conclusion of The Scent of Freedom.
Philip, are you home?
Stephanie! Hi!
What are you doing? The kitchen is a mess.
Well, it turns out it's actually quite simple to cook. You see, you just throw things and they break.
While Philip was talking, the overwhelming odor of the marinara sauce started taking over the whole kitchen.
Philip, just turn off the burner for a moment and cover the pot. I need to talk to you, please.
Okay.
Philip, give me this.
Okay, 1 second. Here. Okay, it's off, I think. I think it's off. Off. Okay, great. Go ahead.
Do you have a recipe for this, Philip?
Check this out. This is from the one and only Mr. Dinglebop, Bulgaria original. This is going to fix everything, I promise.
Oh my God, Philip, I love you. This explains everything. Honey, it is your body odor, but the reason your body odor is so overpowering is you can't do a damn thing right.
Oh.
This recipe does not say throw things. It says clearly, small dice the onions. It says clearly, Roma tomatoes. Those are beefsteak. Those are beefsteak tomatoes, Philip.
You're right. They're beefsteak. Oh my God, what have I done?
Philip,
Stephanie.
I want you to know something. Regardless of your inability to read or follow directions or have the common sense that even an American from Alabama would have, I love you and I want to show you this. Look and smell.
Wow. It's beautiful. Should I use the quarter or should I use my fingernail? What should I?
No, don't use your fingernail.
Okay.
It's just another example, honey. I want
sorry.
you to turn to the very last page and use the quarter gently. It's an old book. Put it in the quarter.
This seems ancient. I haven't seen anything this old since Mr. Dinglepop's store. Okay.
What do you smell?
At that moment, Philip was inundated by the smell of fields of lavender, peaches and cream, and all things he holds near and dear to his heart.
It's my childhood. It's the detergent my mother would use.
And it's what you can have again, Philip. if you get your life in order, I won't leave you, Philip. But there is something you must know.
Yes?
In my quest to understand our body odor and how it's connected to our eternal soul, I made a bargain.
A bargain?
What
bargain? What do you mean? Okay,
There's a man coming in 30 minutes. He'll be dressed in black with a wide-brimmed hat and a long beard and no mustache. He will arrive in a horse-drawn carriage because, yes, I have indentured myself to the Amish Mafia.
Meanwhile, in the headquarters of the Amish Mafia.
We're now the Cheshire here from ye carpenter there.
Excuse me.
Stand up, boy.
May I use my regular accent? Is that permitted?
Is everyone in the room okay with that? All right,
Agreed.
Go ahead, boy. Use your outside German world accent in this holy place. We'll forgive it in this instance.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to say that perhaps we may have lost our way. You know, we used to be like an agrarian society. All, pretty, nice people, and now we're, going around breaking people's shins and extorting them for money. Perhaps we should go back to the basics.
Brother Brown says that we should go back to the basics of compassion and leaving the outside world alone. So, as is our procedure, we now turn to our elder. Elder Dingleberry, could you please let us know what the Lord wants?
Well, I think that Brother Brown should immediately go on his Rumspringer again. If he's unhappy, he can leave.
Oh, yeah, that's something else.
I've spoken.
The euphemisms. I know what you mean by, the Rumspringer. It's like, I'm gonna get bitten up. I know that. Can we not do that? And actually be nice to each other?
You have been warned more than once, Brother Brown. You do not reveal the secrets of the Amish church. While it is true that when our young people go on rumspringing, we do hire local gangsters to beat the shit out of them to convince them to come back to the family. And you cannot bring that up in open forum.
Do you want to destroy us, Brother Brown?
Do you want to destroy everything? We were so close. We're so close, Brother Brown. Our plan is nearly complete. Have you smelled this community?
It smells terrible. But maybe that's a sign.
Right.
We strayed too far from the holy words. Look, just please listen to me. I'm meeting a woman this afternoon. And I know, but it's...
Well, you did tell him, Elder, you did tell him he could do rumspringing again, so ain't nothing wrong with
just...
Woman. Come on.
She told me she has the
I'm
answer
inconsistent.
to everything.
To everything?
Everything.
It's your decision, Elder. You know we follow.
I know, literally.
Do we start the riots, or do we start the riots now, or do we allow Brother Brown 24 hours?
I'm willing to give Brother Brown till sunset tomorrow. It's not quite 24 hours, but I don't count time that way. Till sunset tomorrow to come back here and answer the questions. All of them.
I will.
All of the
Because
questions.
I will have all the answers.
According to my official Apple sundial, it is currently 6:30 p.m., which means sunset tomorrow should occur about 6:25. I don't know how I'll manage since there'll be no shadow on this thing. Let me tell you, sir, by 6:26, we shall enact the electromagnetic pulse that will drive everyone back into the Stone Age!
I will, please, just wait for me. I'll be here this time before Sasa. I have to go, I'm running late. I have to go.
Stephanie rushes through the evening streets till she finds a small cafe, a tiny place with only 2 seats. A man sits inside, dressed in black, shaking, nursing a cup of coffee, cursing the fluorescent lights ahead above him. Oh, I'm so sorry. Brother Brown? Is that right?
Shh. Ma'am, please, we gotta keep it down. The walls have eyes and ears. I don't know the phrase. I don't read.
But they do not have noses.
That's the
Let me
password.
show you what I have.
Go ahead.
Let me take a look at this.
No way. Ma'am, this is powerful.
Brother Brown, this has saved my marriage, and it has shown me the truth. We've all gone wrong all these years. It's never been the holy word. It's been the holy smell.
Good evening, sweetheart. Welcome to our sausage cafe. Would you want to get sausaged?
Oh, yeah, I'll pay for you. You order whatever you want.
It smells delicious. Kevin, have you put a new recipe into the mixture? 'Cause it smells really divine. Like lavender and rain and puppies.
Oh, you know it, Jack.
Ma'am, it's okay. They're fine. They're friends. Please order something.
I can't, Brother Brown. I can't be seen with you because you know. Well, take the book. Take the book and change their minds, Brother Brown. Let them see. Let them smell. Let them know the olfactory joy of the Lord.
Thank you, ma'am. In exchange, let me give you a word of wisdom. Order and general skills are not everything in a man.
You sound like a liberal arts college.
How did you know what I did during my... I can't say it. I must go. Take care, ma'am. Take care.
Stephanie races back through the streets, back to her house, intending to meet the Amish Mafia man who is to arrive any minute now.
Get away from my husband, you tall, thin, plain-clothed man!
He's taking me!
Stepped over the line!
Please, brother. We were told that you would give us till sundown tomorrow. This was not to happen until sundown tomorrow. Why are you taking my husband? He smelled the scent.
That's exactly why we're taking him. He's the key ingredient to our electromagnetic bomb.
Philip, pull his beard, Philip. As the beard rips off, the spirit gum reveals underneath the true mastermind of this plot.
Mr. Dinglepop?
How dare you? How dare you interrupt my master plan?
You were gonna eat me alive? That your whole plan this whole time?
What? Philip, you're a moron. I'm not gonna eat you. I'm just gonna use you and then kill you.
Mr. Dinglepopper, are you going to be long? We got the grinding machine ready for your meats for the new sausage recipe.
Put down.
Okay,
maybe I'm gonna eat you, but it's for the community.
Philip, you know this man?
he was my counselor, and wait, you wanted the book, didn't you? You wanted that book. This is all about that.
Once I get my hands on
Stephanie,
that book, the Amish will take over the whole world.
Ah! Stephanie immediately grabs the book close to her chest and runs into the kitchen of her house, leaving Philip alone with the Amish terrorists.
Mr. Philip, you're coming
Mr.
with
Dinglepop.
us. The Amish
Oh, no.
mafia have
God.
kidnapped Philip and taken him to their headquarters. They're about to spring the electromagnetic pulse bomb that will leave the whole town in darkness forever.
This is a fancy contraption for you Amish folks to have made,
Yep.
huh?
And after we grind you down and put you in the middle of the bomb, blows up.
In fact, the device was marvelously crafted, using only stone, wood, and pieces of soap. This man had crafted a gigantic trebuchet.
Yeah, Amish technology.
Wow.
Before you go, Mr. Amish man, sir, we understand that in the New World Order, we must know our place, so I have prepared you this lasagna. Please, you may take it back to your barn raising, and please consider us kindly in the New World Order.
I will. And I'll enjoy your lasagna.
While Mr. Dinglepop was eating his lasagna, Mr. Brown rushed into the room. Stop everything! I have the answer!
Share it quickly, because I'm about to get
You
launched.
shut up! I don't know you!
It's my husband.
Oh, you could do so much better, ma'am. You could. Save the world. Elders, listen to me. I have something to tell you.
A massive group of tall, bearded, mustache-free men in plain dark suits emerge from the shadows and form a circle of what must be 150 Amish elders around the small group.
Oh, wow.
Brother Brown, share your conclusions. Sunsetting is.
Oh, did I say
Please.
I have something to tell you? I meant I have something to smell you. Brother Brown opens the book. And the holy scent takes over the whole room like in the ending of Indiana Jones. The whole room is covered in fragrances from beyond this world, and everyone finally sees the light.
Oh, Philip, this is terrible. I mean, it's all very beautiful, but I put cyanide in that lasagna.
Yeah, I think that's what's making him trip out right now. Here, just take off the restraints. Let's get out of here. Come on. Here. Thanks. Okay. All right. Here, let's sneak over and grab the book while they're all sort of like dizzy from the cyanide. Okay?
It's not necessary, Philip.
Oh?
That
not?
last page of the book,
Yeah?
it's in the lasagna.
It's in the lasagna? You sacrificed the beautiful book to save me?
Nothing is worth more than our love, Philip.
Stephanie,
If I've learned anything, oh my God, you smell bad. But I can take it. If I've learned anything, nothing is. Seriously, Philip, we got to get you something.
Philip and Stephanie walk away, leaving behind a room full of dead mafia bosses.
Well, that happened.
That happened!
Welcome to the offer.
Okay, I want to apologize for the lawsuit you're going to get from the ACLU.
I know!
Should I stop the recording?
Not yet.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for listening to The Offer. That was The Scent of Freedom with Cesar and Curt Maybry. And that was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed it.
I hope we're going to be allowed to do this again.
I'll hear from the police, I'm sure.
I mean, I don't think any
Probably
Amish
not.
are, like, listening
Probably
to
not.
us right now, so we're good.
Oh, God.
So we're good.
Thank you all so much.
We're good
Thank
then.
you, Curt, so much. That was so much fun. Caesar was so much fun. Everybody, please make sure you're subscribed. And, that's The Offer. And we'll be right back after this break to hear more about what Curt's up to and get a little bit of feedback about the episode together. So stay tuned. Right after this break, we'll be right back.
That's a fucking great piece of music right there. That's a fucking great piece of music right there.
Hey there. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Now Thanks.
And we're back again. Thank you so much for listening to the episode of The Offer. I think my favorite moment of that. There are a couple of great moments, but I think one of my favorite moments was the moment that we paid off what the Amish device was, like, and that like where Philip was trapped in it and Stephanie had arrived with lasagna. Like that scene, I imagined it all. It was beautiful, and I loved the trebuchet and being trapped in it. I was giggling the whole time as that was described, as you described that, Curt, because it was just it was paying off all these different threads at once. And it was just delightful. So that was my moment that I was like, this is fun.
I mean, I was thinking, to an Amish person, what's a trebuchet? Well, if we're gonna throw what's an EMP? We're gonna throw something at something.
Yes.
And it's gonna be the stinky guy. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, it was great. I was giggling a lot. That was great. Cesar, do you want to share a moment from it that you liked?
My favorite moment at the very beginning, when not a moment, but itself, like how it all started very, very, very grounded, right? Like, a marital problem, like a body odor, that kind of stuff that could happen. And he kept getting crazier and crazier, but not too crazy. Not too much of we didn't get whiplash. It was gradual.
Cool.
And I liked
Kevin. I liked Evelyn and Jack.
Oh, yeah.
The Sausage Brothers.
Oh, our next episode should be the main
By
characters.
the way, what we did not reveal was that their last name is actually Sausage. Evelyn and Jack Sausage. They're the Sausage Brothers. Yeah.
They're the Sausage Brothers.
And
Why is one of them named Evelyn? Are they French? Who knows?
Remember, they're born foreigners. That's what we learned about them. Everywhere they live, they're foreigners.
That's true.
I want to apologize for the amount of
just like
white
us
privilege I have abused in this particular episode to all of the Amish who are not listening on their iPhones.
I find myself apologizing for my white privilege, not just every podcast episode, but sort of like every minute of every day. So I appreciate, bringing that up. Because,
I think if we apologize for our white privilege and take action against it for about, 450 years, maybe things will be okay.
Yeah, we sort of have to restart the whole history of human civilization by being like, I'm so sorry, let me get rid of this. I need to get rid of all this privilege.
It's the light, airy nature of the conversation that I really appreciate.
I'm from South America. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. My version of white privilege means you had lunch.
Okay, great, good. I also think the story was wonderful and light in that it ended with essentially a pile of dead bodies. Cyanide.
It did, but
they're mafia
heart,
bosses, so it's
a love
okay.
Story. It was about two people finding their love again.
Yes,
that's what matters.
And they did, and that's what matters.
And that they got a hell of a mess to clean up.
True, someone's got to clean that all up. Speaking of cleaning it all up, Curt, tell me about all the things that you're doing right now, because you are in a new city, not a new city, the city's quite old, but you are starting a thing in Bangkok, you got a community going, you got stuff online. Tell me about what's happening with Zmack.
Well, Zmack Shanghai is doing great, and I'm really pleased with how y'all are doing. Congratulations on your show, Light in the Dark. Very, very proud of that. Obviously, I'm here in Bangkok, where Zmack's been going for about 2 years. We have faced a lot of setbacks with the pandemic, like everybody, but the bars are reopened. We're going to be able to get back into our venue. We're going to start some workshops soon. We've been doing a lot of online work. I'm very proud of the fact that we've got this great online program with some teachers from the IO Theater in Chicago. We're going to have an online show for that very shortly, and
how do people watch?
Sorry?
How do people watch if they wanted to watch that?
We're going to live stream it through Facebook. We're going to live stream it through Facebook. The performers, because it's a graduation show, and if you guys have both been in the ZITC, in the Zmack Improv Training Center, so every level finishes with the show. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to let the students decide who comes. And we're thinking these 6 coaches are going to be a part of it. And then we're going to relaunch something like that in the near future. And I'm very excited that here on the ground in Bangkok, we're about to launch our first improv class in Thai. Pasa Thai.
No way.
Yep. We've got
that's
a couple
big
of
deal,
great
yeah.
Thai performers. Caesar's partner Noi is one of them, and and now we're ready. You're not a Thai
I'm one of them
performer.
too.
You're one of Caesar does. I will admit, Caesar currently is unique in that he currently belongs to both Zmack Shanghai and Zmack Bangkok. He's a hybrid. That's right.
I'm a hybrid.
Wonderful. A wonderful hybrid. Beautiful.
But we're looking for a lot. I mean, we know we're not out of this pandemic, but Zmack is getting back on the ball, and we're going to bring some joy into people's lives, regardless whether it's got to be over Zoom or on the stage, which we hope it can be.
Cool. So they should find Zmack Bangkok on Facebook. Like it's a separate Facebook page from Zmack.
Just
Shanghai,
go to
right?
No, it's all the same. Zmack
it's all
is
the
one
same.
big
Okay,
family,
great.
right?
Great.
So if you're on Facebook, just go to Zmack Comedy, ZMACKCOMEDY. We also have an Instagram, an official WeChat account, and official what other thing? I don't know. I'm not in charge of that.
You don't have to know it right now because you're going to send it to me, and I will put it in the episode description.
I
right?
absolutely will. And one last thing is I'm very excited about our work in applying improv to corporate training. I am about to deliver some open courses so that anyone could take them on a mindset of embracing change and sales to improvisational sales techniques in the VUCA environment. Right now, we've got an unending level of change facing us, and a lot of the tools you see us use here to create this stuff, this can be used to approach the change and find the best situation for people.
Cool. Very great. And how do people find out about that? Is that also on Zmack's
That would
page?
be most likely to go to my LinkedIn, but it will also be
your
on the
LinkedIn.
Zmack page. I will follow up with you with links.
Yeah, so if you're
Zmack
interested
also has a LinkedIn page, so it would probably be there first, but also on the Facebook.
Cool. So if you're interested in these sort of things, check out the Zmack's LinkedIn page, Zmack's Facebook, and you'll find out about these open workshops and ways of applying the mentality of improv to this world of unending change. So that sounds really cool.
Can
It
I
can
throw
literally
it back
change
at you, Paul?
your life.
Isn't there something going on this weekend in Shanghai?
There is something going on this weekend. Now, this episode's not going to come out in time for this
Then,
weekend.
Paul, are you able to edit this?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes.
No, we've been having sort of an improv blitz here in Shanghai because like the bars are open. We've finally had enough rehearsals, so we did the musical improv show yesterday. We're doing the combination of some rehearsals of all of Zmack's teams in a Meet the Zmackers show this weekend. So hopefully people listening caught it. Zoodalores is doing a show on the 11th. So there's a French improv team that works in Shanghai.
Y'all have so much going on because your leader, Lillian, cannot bear to have free time. She's got the packer schedule to the point of stress. That's the reason you're successful.
She works really hard. And so if you're listening to this in Shanghai, there's probably something going on. There's probably a class happening. There are classes happening over the summer, which they don't normally happen. But because for some reason there's a bunch of people stuck in Shanghai, there will be improv classes over the summer.
And Zmack is offering online improv classes no matter where you are.
And there are online improv classes you can take anywhere. So if you are interested in learning to do this wonderful thing that is improv, or just improve your life with the ability to spontaneously create all the time, check out Zmack. They're a great family to join and learn these skills with. I joined them, and they're wonderful. So, there will be details in the description. Check them out. See what's happening. There's cool stuff happening the whole world over as the world crawls its way out of whatever has happened to it in the last couple of months. So, with that, I say we conclude. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much, Curt, for joining us for the offer. I hope we can have you on again in the future at some point. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. It was a lot of fun. I thought it was excellent. I really like what y'all are doing.
Cool. Thank you. And thank you, Cesar, for calling in as well.
Thank you, Paul. I am probably the best part of the show, actually.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would agree. I mean, I really regret that our podcast listeners cannot see Cesar because, well, actually, it's probably a good thing because if you look upon him with the naked eye, the glory is just too much.
Thank you very much, Curt, for being part of the offer. We really appreciate it.
All right. Please make sure you subscribe. And if you want to find out more, you can go to
theoffercast.com.
Not available in New Hampshire.